figure this shit out. And I feel like I'm struggling to feel okay right now. Guys, whoever sees this, whatever this is for, this is for me, like I said. I just need to put this out here. I'm tired of screaming into my own void. I'm tired of looking into the mirror and seeing only me reflected back. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. And this is my reality. I would say particularly, I've talked about some of my health stuff on my tarot channel, and particularly being in a spiritual space, a lot of people have a lot of opinions on how to solve things, or if you just believe hard enough, or whatever you've done to cause this for yourself is correctable, right? This is something that narcolepsy in particular. I guess today we're talking about my narcolepsy because that's what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with energy and wanting to be normal. Wanting to feel normal. Wanting to be able to do shit because I want to do it instead of having to coax myself to do anything to get out of bed, right? I'm not looking for answers. I'm not looking for solutions. That's not what this is about. I just needed to feel seen in the realness. Because I've been feeling abandoned, to be honest with you. Like I said, many people have many opinions on how it is I should approach this or deal with it or solve it or heal it, right? It's such a rare neurological condition. It's difficult to find other people who maybe experience life in the way that I do. I know you guys are out there, and maybe a part of my desire in doing this is wanting to connect with you guys too. I know I'm not alone, but I sure feel alone right now. So, here I am. Zack in progress. I think I will continue to use this space as my diary. Maybe putting this out here, putting my truth out here, will help me to make some sense of this. um, for those of you who don't know, narcolepsy, since I'm talking about, I didn't know what I'd talk about today. I just feel very weighed down by emotions, obviously, right? I am a type 1 narcoleptic, which means I also experience cataplexy. This is, is the mechanism inside of our brain that shuts down our ability to move so that we're not acting out our dreams. This can hit at any time, particularly with intense emotion, will shut down your muscle tone, is what it's called, the ability for the muscle to fire electricity. And I've had moments throughout my life that are extremely embarrassing, I feel, where my body has shut down on me out of extreme emotion. And that can be really hard to manage. The symptoms themselves, always tired. I always will be. Even with assistance, it is just a part of my reality. Very tired always during the day, and it's difficult to stay awake. At nighttime, it's difficult to sleep. There tend to be what they call hypnopompic and hypnagogic hallucinations as you go to sleep and wake up from sleep. These are certainly a part of my experience too. I understand that in this there is more of a gift than there is a punishment. Even science doesn't quite understand narcolepsy. They're starting to explore what the spiritual component may be attached to it, because it's the last thing that we've explored surrounding it. I do feel like there is a spiritual component to it. It's difficult to explain what it's like. The hallucinations for me are very much, I explain it as being able to see through my eyelids. When I'm going to sleep, I can see the room through my eyelids. I feel media does a disservice to anything when any mental or physical condition, it is not represented very well. But this is narcolepsy. It is essentially never fully being awake and never fully being asleep. I feel very trapped between worlds a lot of the time. And with how I'm feeling coming off of the meds, the reason I decided to come off the meds is I don't like the side effects. It sucks to be tired. It sucks to deal with the side effects of major medications too. And all we're doing here is trying to make the best decisions for ourselves, right? So here I am. And I'm also struggling. I'm just trying to find some quality of life. And this is on top of, everything else that's going on in the world. I am a very sensitive person, and I'm grateful for that. Even in times like this, I just wanted to throw this out here, you guys. I don't know where this is going. I didn't have a plan for this. I just wanted to say hello and share my heart in this moment. In this moment, I feel scared. I don't know what the outcome is here, me making this decision, but I'm gonna stick with it because there is a voice inside that is telling me to make this decision and to have faith in that. So I'm trying.
I usually don't do this. This is probably my one and only time I do this, but this video really touched me. Zack in progress. I don't know if you ever see this. But I see you, brother. I see you. If I knew you, like if I was your friend or if I was your neighbor or, acquaintance or a coworker, I wouldn't give you a 5-point plan of what to do. Most people would. Well, you need to do this, Zach. You need to do that, Zach. You need to do this. Try this. We Um, we are backwards when we try to help people. We think that some people can do it with the 5 bullet points of what to do, but some people don't need that. They need something different. And what I would do, just like I just did right now, I would listen. On social media, it's the worst. Everybody has an opinion about everything under the sun, that nobody wants to listen. It is, especially in this time of social media, and that we know what's going on around the world in an instant, and we are terrified of what we see and what we have found out, and then this, but nobody's talking about it, or vice versa. It's a lot of things for a lot of people, and these type of videos, it really I sit and watch because it makes me feel I'm not alone as well. And sometimes we feel that way because we look at our lives and we see where we're at and where we're not to be, and we see everything else going on in the world, and it's hard to manage that sometimes. It really, really is. And if Zach, if you see this, or somebody else that I don't even know sees this, that you're going through a rough time in your life, I wish I can fix it. I love to fix things. I can't fix, I'm not a handyman by no means, but I like to help as much as I can for anybody. I have a servant's heart. I love to help people, to at least steer them in the right direction and give them little tools here and there that's helped them to develop their walk in this journey they're on. And if you're on that, is the first thing that you have to do, in my humble opinion, the things that I've been through in life, and the hardest part to do in life, is to love yourself. Because the reason it was rough, because you see the opposite of what you should do. You see your failures, you see your insecurities, you see your weight, you see how you was raised, or a lot of things go through your mind. But whatever the situation was, it's not your current situation isn't your final destination. You just have to love yourself. We have to love ourselves. Just a small amount. Give yourself grace. And he talks about, he missed people. And I honestly believe that if you wipe away, let's say, social media, right? It did not exist. I think the world would be a whole lot better. Because everybody's on their phones. Everybody is. Because like for myself, I make an effort every time I'm in public or something, and I'm bored, or I'm waiting. I try my best not to open my phone up. I just sit there and look around, because I want to connect. I want to be there. I want to be in the moment, just in case somebody needs it. And I know why we do it, because, well, I'm here. I'm going to go open up, whatever app you go to. And I just want to encourage people. I know I keep on going around in circles, but I see you, Zack. I know it sucks, man, and I'm thankful that you made the courage to upload that video. Not really wanting to. It takes a lot of guts. Because you did that, that's your first step. That's your first step, brother. To become the person that you're called to be. Because most people wouldn't have done that. I've made In the last 6 months, I made 50 videos that I made them and deleted them because I just it's just whatever reasons. But whatever, you're getting. It's just that first step's always the hardest. And what you gotta do is you got to take one step at a time. Don't get caught up. Well, I have to do this certain time. No, you upload a video. You poured your soul out to whoever viewed it, and it looks like you have had 35,000 people have saw it, and that's amazing. And you got 4,000 likes. I'm gonna like it too, actually. And that's the hardest part, to admit where you're at in life. But you know what? You can do something about it, and you did. You uploaded your video to share your heart, your soul to whoever wants to listen. And I just want to end this by saying, we're listening, Zack. Keep on going this journey of uploading videos, because it is something special when one person sees another person on YouTube and you relate to them, you understand their perspective, especially in this life, especially in this life that we live. I'm not trying to harp too much, but I just want to say, Zack, I see you, brother. And I hope that you know, and I hope that you have, I should say, a freaking fantastic day, because you deserve it.